Functional need. Spanners are required to provide extra grip, beyond the strength of humans. They provide a mechanical advantage to undo nuts and bolts. They apply torque, or a twisting force. They must resist bending and warping. They are made of steel, an alloy of iron, chrome and vanadium. These metals are selected to meet the functional needs. Aesthetics. Spanners are shiny or lustrous. They can also have a brushed effect. They have a high gloss finish. Cost. The cost of steel is relatively inexpensive. Environmental cost. Generally, all mining has a significant impact on the environment. The process of extracting and processing metals is very energy intensive. Metals are not infinite in supply. Eventually, they will run out. Availability. Metals are limited in the Earth's crust. There are many stock forms of metals, especially steel and other alloys of iron. Ethical factors. Iron must be recycled to ensure that they are available for future generations. Designers must consider the pollution caused by the process of mining and processing metals. Functional need. Aluminium or steel cans are selected because they are ideal as pressure vessels for holding fizzy drinks. Fizzy drinks create gas pressure. Fizzy drinks containers must be able to resist the stretch caused by the pressure inside. They must be portable and lightweight. Aluminium and steel cans are able to resist this pressure. Aesthetics. Aluminium and steel can are attractive to the eye, and they allow printing of color designs on their surface. Cost. Both steel and aluminium have good strength to cost ratings. They can be relatively cheap for the strength properties they provide for a design, such as a pressurized fizzy drink container. Availability. Aluminium and steel are relatively easy to obtain for manufacturers making drinks cans. Ethical factors. Steel and aluminium cans must be recycled so that future generations have metals available for them to use. Environmental factors. Aluminium and steel cans are made from metals that must be extracted from the earth. Pollution and environmental damage is caused during this process. Functional need of a bike. A suitable material must be selected to carry the load of a rider without falling apart. A lightweight bike frame will reduce the effort needed by a cyclist. The frame needs to be stiff so that it doesn't bend too much during the ride. The bike frame needs to be tough enough to absorb forces if a cyclist crashes the bike. Steel or aluminium can be selected because they are suitable. Aluminium is lighter, but less easy to join using welding. Aesthetics. Aluminium or steel can be polished, brushed or spray painted to give an appealing finish. Cost. High production rates are achievable with both materials. Higher amounts of bike frames can be made out of steel, but aluminium isn't far behind. The initial cost of tools to make the bikes is low. Environmental cost. The mining of aluminium or iron to make bike frames has a high environmental cost due to lost habitats and the potential for pollution and the disruption to areas that have mining operations. The cost is less severe if the recycling and reuse of either aluminium or steel is considered. Availability. Aluminium and steel tubing are available in different sizes, sections, and there are a variety of standard alloys for low, medium and high load applications. Cultural factors. Aluminium and steel alloys are seen as modern materials that are used to make efficient and reliable, strong and robust bike frames. Social factors. Modern bike frames made of steel has brought a cheap and reliable source of transportation to many communities around the world. Ethical factors. Aluminium and steel must be recycled or reused to ensure that future generations have access to metals. Functional need. Aluminium food packaging must protect against moisture, light, and oxygen. They must also preserve food by maintaining the quality, safety, and smell. They must maintain the food temperature, and they must be lightweight for transportation and delivery. Aesthetics. Aluminium has an attractive surface finish. The lustrous quality offers a high gloss finish. Cost. Aluminium is more expensive than plastic food containers. Environmental cost. Aluminium has a high cost to the environment when it is extracted from the earth. Wildlife and habitats are disrupted along with soil erosion. Aluminium food packaging can be recycled and reused multiple times, and so it has high sustainability. Social factors. Aluminium packaging is very popular for single use. Availability. It is readily available in different sheet forms and thicknesses. Ethical factors. Aluminium mining has a negative effect on the environment, but this can be minimized by recycling and reusing.